Hello everyone, my name is Alvin and I just wanted to make a video here today because why the heck not? And this is just going to be an honest review of a med student's life, a foreign med student's life living in Czech Republic. Well, essentially, I always wanted to do YouTube and here I am. This is my first video ever. Um, and on my take as a med student, if it's genuinely worth it or not. For me, I think as the years pass by, I realized that it's important to know if you really want to get into this field or not, because I've realized that it is a lifetime of learning, and I wasn't really sure when I got into this field. And unfortunately, I'm not even sure right now if this is what I want to do. I have med school over here is about 6 years, and I have finished almost all 6 years, and I am still very much confused. I don't feel like I have my thought process has changed that much since I started my med school, which was in 2019. Surprisingly enough, this journey has been very painful, but it has been very beautiful as well. I have gained a lot and I have lost a lot. I have realized so many good things that are there in my life, and I have lost a lot of people. I've lost a lot of things. And here I am just trying to talk about them because maybe this might make a difference in somebody else's life. So, here you go, Internet. This is a gift from me to you, which might stay here for some time. Don't know. So, before coming to Czech Republic, I used to do my schooling in the UAE, and I studied there from my grade 1 till my grade 12th, and I finished it and I decided why the heck not? Why not come and try a European country? Because it was quite difficult to manage a spot in India. And funnily enough, my conception about Europe was pretty small back then. I used to think, oh yeah, everybody speaks English and this is gonna be great because, you know, what I did not think there would be any troubles. And the first thing that shook me was the language barrier. I did not realize that other than the very few English speaking European countries that exist, most of them have their own languages, and that's the primary language that they use. I was quite naive in that sense to not know about this. And now the fact that I realized it immediately after I came here, it's like, okay, it's a bit tricky because I do not study in Prague. I study in a small town, kind of relatively big town in the Czech Republic, but an actual small town called Hradec Králové, and they do not speak English over here. Very few people do speak English, and trying to learn the language has been a big factor. So if you're planning on studying in a country that does not speak your primary language, do consider like it really well that you really want to do this course, because it's going to be really difficult trying to talk with the locals and stuff. But over time, you'll get a handle of the language. And I've seen people who honestly wanted to learn the language, they learned the language, or they even started working here. So I don't think it's impossible, but it's just an added layer of difficulty into an already difficult field. So, speaking more about that, the field, medicine, yeah, it's a huge field. I did not know what I was getting myself into until I got myself into this. And medicine over here is about 6 years. So, my first year I joined in 2019. It was very difficult. It was quite difficult. I was failing a lot. I did not know what was I doing. I was a naive kid who came here, decided to do whatever with nothing much going on for him, and like no real ambitions or nothing in general. So when I was failing through, I was like, damn, this is it, huh? This is how the story ends. And then COVID hit. That was a blessing in disguise, even though as unfortunate an event that COVID happened, it helped me. It helped me refocus. It helped me study again. It helped me give me some time and rest that was required for me to bring myself back. And I did that. I somehow made it through my first year, and then second year hit, and that was entirely online. And at one point I got so fed up, so second year wasn't really the best of years. And then I was really happy when I entered into my third year, when things opened up again. Life was starting to look a bit more better, because I was sort of getting into my clinical years, things were getting a bit more interesting, and life was, it was genuinely better, because of everything opening up, people going back to normalcy. And that was a genuinely good year for me, even though people do say that, oh, it's a relatively more difficult year than the second year. I felt like it was really nice. And then fourth year and fifth year were quite stale, to be honest, because nothing really happened. I had a lot of time, which I didn't really use that well, but I did do things here and there, and I don't really regret the things that I've done. But I wish maybe I had done something more, but all we have is this moment, and I'm glad to exist right now. And here I am in my sixth year. Still no clue what am I gonna do. Still no clue of why am I doing this, or really what do I expect to gain out of this, because people come in with noble ambitions, like, oh, they want to help people, they want to save lives, they want to build something meaningful. And I feel like nothing has really struck me as such, even after going through almost half a decade of med school, nothing has really struck me. And I don't know if that's odd. I don't know if that's a me thing, or I don't know if there are other people out there like me who are just stuck. And if there were any pieces of advice I could tell to my younger self, or to you guys who are thinking of doing med school, I think, genuinely think, oh, if this is it for me or not. And like, it's okay even if you enter med school and you still don't know. I still don't know if this is it for me. I don't know if something else is out there that's better than this. But I do genuinely like the fact that I study. So if you do like studying and like pushing yourself towards something meaningful that society has put forward to you, I think it's a pretty good thing. And you're gonna go through a lot of difficulties, but that's that's this is your character development arc. This is how you decide that this is how you go through things that are painful and worth it and still come out on top. And second thing is that you have to act. You have no choice but to act. You're acting all the time. Even if you're doing nothing, that's an action. So if you're acting all the time, make sure your actions lead you into the right direction. That if you feel like you're wasting your time on your phone, on Instagram, video games, don't know what, if you feel like you get that thought, good. Try to redirect yourself. Try to do things that are a bit more purposeful, or try to do nothing. That's really difficult in today's world, right? Trying to do nothing, that's not really what we can do. Everybody's glued to their phones, to their technology, that nobody can do anything anymore. And I think learning to do nothing is a very, very important skill. Learning to be bored is a very important skill, because I personally am a very closed off person when it comes to any sort of social media presence. I do not have Instagram. I don't use Snapchat or anything. I even have a Nokia that I switch to sometimes, because I'm just done with my phone and my devices, and I just decide to take some time off. And the most meaningful times of my life have been when I've been with myself, with my own thoughts, with my own feelings. Even if I feel like it's nothing's helping out, I feel like it is. So I guess that's it. This is my spiel. This is my rant. And I wish you guys all the best. If you guys have any questions about an Indian studying in med school in the Czech Republic or in any other country, um, if you want to study in any other country, just do let me know, hit me up. And yeah, hope you guys have a good time.